festivities wrapping up, and we'll be back to get this season started right after this. With Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. All right, partner, ready to go. Always a pleasure to get things started with you on opening day.
Well, Happy New Year, buddy. And anyone that's involved in baseball, even though it's not January 1st, this is the start of a new year. Every team has playoff hopes. I love this time of the year. I'm excited to get things going.
And now,
the crowd is amped up, ready to get this season underway, as are we. Back with more in a minute. So just about set now. On the hill here today, Michael King. Singy, he's a guy that can rack up a lot of strikeouts.
Try to stay back for that power changeup. Speed differential between the fastball and the changeup is huge. Hitters, they have a hard time staying back.
So now to the plate for Atlanta, Ronald Acuna Jr.
No, here's a player who hits the ball a mile when he connects. In fact, Acuna is the first player in the StatCast era to hit 10 straight home runs, all traveling more than 420 feet. He's not exactly just clearing the fences out there.
Drilled in the air out towards right center. Gwynn sizes this one up. Puts it away for the out. And now the opening day lineup for the Braves. Chris, this is a franchise and a fan base that expects success.
No doubt about that, Boog. I mean, they've gone to the postseason 7 straight years, and last year was the first time they didn't win the NL East since 2017. I wouldn't be surprised if they reclaim their spot atop the East and make a deep postseason run this year.
On the ground, Headley throws to first in time, and they get the out on Jones.
Batting third, right fielder Henry Aaron.
2 outs, base is empty. Now it's the power speed combo, Hank Aaron.
All around, I think if you asked anyone in this organization who's the best hitter in the lineup, they would say him.
Hank needs just one more homer to pass Henry Aaron on the all-time list. Right through there for a strike.
Incredible to think that 755 could have been passed once, let alone multiple times. What a remarkable career he's put together.
And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. Braves are set down 1-2-3. And now the Friars will get their first chance. No score. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Back here in San Diego and on the hill, Greg Maddux. And Singy, he's a workhorse. Loves pitching deep into his starts.
Comes into this start sporting a lifetime ERA just over 3. He's been pretty great for most of his big league career. Can't wait to watch him in this one.
So digging in now for San Diego, Luis Arraez.
First baseman, Luis Arraez.
Swings and misses. Tied him up on a fastball inside. And here is Xander Bogaerts. The 1-1 is fouled off. One down, base is empty. And that's outside. And the count is 2-2. Just missed.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Strike three, and that's two in a row.
I mean, there aren't many curveballs in the sport today that break like
Batting
that
third.
thing does.
Right
Huge movement.
fielder,
It's so
Tony
difficult to get on the same
Gwynn.
plane and even think about squaring it up, let alone get a piece and hope he throws something else to keep the at-bat alive.
1-2.
Two down, nobody on. Fans another, and that's three straight strikeouts. We'll move to the second now at Petco Park. No score. Back here at
Leading
Petco
off
Park.
for the
Stepping
Braves,
in,
third
Eddie
baseman,
Matthews.
Eddie Matthews.
Kicks and fires. Tap foul at the plate. That misses the zone. The count now 2-2. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Pulled the string of the changeup.
He's really good hitting the
Batting
baseball
fifth,
the other
left
way,
fielder,
so credit the
between
pitcher for
three.
having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly, he had him fooled.
David Justice next up for the Braves. One down, base is empty. Fought off foul. Next one in the dirt.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
Our umpire for this one, Freddie Ferguson. A consistent umpire by all accounts.
Yeah, I think the book on him is that he's not necessarily by the book with his strike zone. But once you figure out where he's calling strikes, you can pretty much count on him to stay with that throughout the game.
Tosses to first. Two up, two down in the top of the second. What about some no-nos? Like, you can't call the umpire blue the way you do in Little League or high school, right?
Yeah, even in the minor leagues, you'll learn quickly. You call the umpire blue. You better learn his name. And that's just part of being a professional player and even a major league player.
Two outs. Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt.
Man, that was pretty gross right there.
Got him looking. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. And the Braves go down quietly. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Back here at Petco Park in beautiful San Diego. This place hosted postseason baseball last year, Siggy, and Padre fans hope they'll experience more of the same this year.
Great energy in this ballpark, and a successful Padres team is really good for baseball. They're giving the Dodgers everything they can handle in the NL West. Plus, Petco Park has turned into one of the best postseason experiences in the league.
Make it 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along. So with one down, it'll bring up Fernando Tatis Jr. Hard hit left side. Already two out here in the home half of inning number 2.
Batting sixth, center fielder, Jackson Merrill.
Digging in, Jackson Merrill. Two down, nobody on. And it is 2-1.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
That's the ball. Count is full.
No score here in the second. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. And right back to the mound. Padres go down 1-2-3. Nothing doing there for the Friars. We'll move to the third with no score. And welcome back to the ballpark.
For the Braves,
leading off,
first
Matt
baseman,
Olson.
Matt Olson.
Here's a 1-1. And that one
That's the
missing
ball.
low.
2-1.
Tried to
What you
check his
got?
swing there, appeal to third. Yes, he did. That's a swing according to Eric Summerskill. Goes down looking.
Wow, that's a tough call for the hitter, but the pitcher will take that all day long. Not quite in the strike zone, but he found a spot that the umpire is going to, at least for now, allow him to get that call. So hitters are going to have to make an adjustment, but pitchers are going to learn from those things and really try to exploit them if they can.
Here is Ozzie Albies up to hit. And that's
ball.
downstairs. 2-1. That one to first. Arise. First two batters retired here in the top of the third.
And he looked a little tentative on that
Batting
swing.
ninth,
Almost
pitcher,
like he didn't
Greg
get pitch
Maddux.
recognition and tried to slow his bat down just to make contact. I'd rather see a guy swing through it instead of making weak contact and put it in play. Have another pitch where maybe he can drive out of the ballpark.
Greg Maddux now at the plate. 2 outs. Swing and a pop-up. Foul out of play off to the right side. That'll find the stands. On the ground to first. Arise. Tosses to the pitcher covering the bag. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. 9 straight retired here to start the game. We're tied 0-0. And we're back
Leading
as we
off
go
for the
to the last
Padres.
of the third.
Catcher,
Here's Elias Diaz.
Diaz.
Throwing the ball really well today. That two-seam fastball has got good run on it. Excellent job of moving it around the plate.
And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound.
Really love the pitch
Batting
sequence
eighth,
right there. I'm telling you
second
what, pitcher and
baseman,
catcher on the same
Jake
page right now.
Cronenworth.
Now here's Jake Cronenworth. And a 1-1. And a foul ball.
You could see he was trying to stay back long enough to handle the off-speed pitch, but just a little tardy on the fastball.
One out, base is empty. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
On the ground to third. Sends it across to first. 2 up, 2 down.
Batting ninth, pitcher Michael King.
And now Michael King. Next pitch is outside.
Seems like it can be really hard at times for pitchers to throw the ball right down the middle. They're so used to working on the edges, but then you have a guy up like this. He can't hurt you. Just throw it down the middle.
And that'll fall for a base hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
Now batting.
So that's
the
hit
first
number
baseman,
1 of his
Luis
major league career.
Arias.
Not sure how many more of those he'll get, but it's still cool for him for sure.
Yeah, pitcher or not, that first career hit is one of the most special you'll ever get. Every person that's played this game at one point swung the bat. I think he'll have the ball front and center on his trophy case for a long time.
Luis Arias stands in. 1-1 now. And a breaking ball misses outside. Next one off the plate inside. And the count is 3-1. Xander Bogaerts in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. And the right-hander's 3-1. Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. So that's 2 straight 2-out hits.
2 consecutive base hits for these guys here.
Now
Once you get the ball by the
shortstop,
pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle,
Bogaerts.
even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ball game.
And a dangerous hitter coming up to hit in Xander Bogaerts. 2 on, 2 outs. That one found hard the other way. Got it! And that's 6 Ks for him in this one.
He's in a tough spot, had to make a great pitch, did it, got the strikeout, gets out of the jam. Clearly, he's happy with those results.
Back here in San
Leading
Diego,
off
out
for
of the
the
4th.
Braves,
Here's the center fielder, Ronald Acuna Jr. Out towards right center. That's well struck. Hops over the wall, and that's an automatic double.
Well, there's something really nice about
Now
getting
batting,
yourself an automatic
shortstop,
double like
Chipper
that. You get to
Jones.
stroll into second base without having to worry about a throw or getting your uniform dirty. And now you're just looking for the next hitter to kind of do the same thing. Maybe put one in the gap so you can jog home as well.
And now here is Chipper Jones. Smash to the left side. Bogaerts with the throw to first. And they get the out on Jones.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the
Now
ball
batting,
out of
right
the air.
fielder,
Lets the
Henry
defense work
Aaron.
behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Hank will hit next. Man at second. Swing and a miss. And the count is 1-2.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
One out and a runner at second here on opening day. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Diaz on to first. Not in time. He's safe.
Now batting, third baseman, Eddie
I feel like
Matthews.
that's one of those rules in baseball that's tough to explain the logic behind. If you're talking to a new fan or someone trying to learn the game, it's like, wait, what? The batter struck out, but he still gets to be on first base?
Yeah, I hear you. It's a weird one. Plus, the pitcher gets credit for the strikeout. It's an offer for the batter. But, of course, no out is actually recorded. Kind of one of those, just trust me, let's move on situations.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Yeah, the 2-1 hammered but foul.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
Oh, he hit him.
Take your base.
And that got him pretty flush. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him.
Now batting,
So
number
up next,
23.
David Justice. Swing and a ground ball. Oh, great stop. Flips it from the ground. That's one. To first, not in time. Great effort there.
I promise you, there are guys that get a little bit faster when they can smell an RBI. That was a possible inning-ending double play. Great hustle, and he gets rewarded with the RBI because of it.
And now the catcher comes up to hit. Lifted in the air, out to left. Tatis. And that's the 3rd out. 1 run in the inning, but they leave 2. And midway in the 4th, it's the Braves 1 and the Padres nothing. Back here at Petco Park, John Choppy and Chris Singleton with you.
Right
and leading
fielder,
off the bottom of the 4th, Tony Gwynn. And misses
2-1.
inside. Looks like the weather could actually play a factor in this one. It's coming down pretty good.
Yeah, it is, and it's not too bad yet, but the field's not going to be able to hold up if the rain gets any worse than this. So keep an eye on the pitcher's mound as well, and the rest of the infield start to puddle up a little bit.
On the ground, right side. Albies on to first. 1 up, 1 down.
Well, I'm impressed with this guy's internal clock. He knew he
Now
had
batting,
plenty of time
number
to take
7.
that extra step, secure his grip on the baseball, and make a strong, accurate throw.
Chase Headley, the next up for the Padres. Missed with a changeup. 3-1 now. Way back there, and that is way gone. He'll circle the bases. It's 1-1. That was blasted.
Absolutely, no doubt off the bat. Knew what pitch he wanted to hit, spent on some other pitches in this at bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. Fernando Tatis Jr. to hit here. High fly ball, right field. Hank under this one. And there's 2 down. We haven't seen a break in the weather, and the umpires might be forced to make a decision soon.
Yeah, I think so, Boog. I mean, everyone looking and wondering when they're going to stop play. It definitely feels close.
Swings through that.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Outside with a breaking ball. 2 down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. But we're all tied up thanks to this solo homer. All even at 1 apiece. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Welcome back.
Leading
Quite a
off
pitcher's
for the
duel
Braves,
so far.
first
Here's how the
baseman,
starters
Matt
have performed
Olson.
up to this point. And that finds the mark on the outside corner. Now 1-2.
This game has been so tight. Feels like the next team to score will win it.
That one
That's
down
a
the
foul.
line, and that's just foul. Good job to fight that one off. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. So he picks up his 6th strikeout of the ball game. And here comes Ozzie Albies to the dish. Swings through that one out in front that time.
1-2.
In the air, left side. Tatis gets under it, and that drops foul. All tied up, and we're at the top of the 5th. Just off the outside part of the plate. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. And foul ball. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Swing and a high fly ball deep left field. Back there. Up against the wall and brings it in.
That's just a really
Now
nice
batting,
catch on
the
the
pitcher,
run right
Greg
there. He
Maddux.
saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Now in for the Braves, Greg Maddux. Next offering
missed.
is
That's the
down
ball.
low. Just
No, that
missed.
missed. That's a ball.
Ronald Acuna Jr. waits on deck. That pitch in for a strike. And now 3-2.
Count full.
Pretty rare location right there, right down the middle. This guy paints the edges. I'm not sure if you're going to see that pitch again as a hitter.
That's a good at
Take
bat
your
right
base,
there.
ball
He was
four.
down early in that plate appearance. Works the walk.
One of the things about that 2-out
Up
walk, the
next
base
for
runner over at
Atlanta,
first base is going to have a
center
very
fielder
aggressive
Ronald Acuna
secondary lead. So
Jr.
ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
Swings and misses. And the count's even at 2. Double-barreled action in the bullpen for San Diego. Yuki Matsui getting loose out there. Estrada, the right-hander, also getting loose. 2 outs. That's down and in.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitters got to stay focused on the pitch.
Chipper Jones, the kind of bat that can make a big impact if they can keep it going here. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. Just kept it simple. Played Pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down. A chance now to take the lead, and at this point in the game, that could be a deciding run.
And next for Atlanta, Chipper Jones. Chopped on the ground. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. So they strand a pair. Last half of the 5th coming up. All tied 1-1. And welcome back to the ballpark. We head to the bottom of the 5th. And now it's Elias Diaz. There's a swing and a miss.
1-2.
In the air, right field. Aaron moves towards it. He's got it. And there's one away.
Now batting, second baseman, Jake
Now it's the second
Cronenworth.
baseman, Jake Cronenworth. Cronenworth, a 7th-round pick by the Rays in 2015 out of the University of Michigan, where he was a two-way guy. And in fact, the Rays used him that way. One down, base is empty.
2.
That one not close. And now it's 3-2. On its way to the corner, Justice hustling after it. Makes the grab. Nice play after the long run.
For the
and there's 2 away.
Pitcher,
Excellent job, man. I tell you what,
King.
the times that I played left field,
Pitch
getting to play like that, you love the opportunity to make it.
Pitch hitter coming on. Manny Machado looking for a 2-out spark with the bases empty. And a swing and a miss.
1-2 is the count.
Two outs, base is empty. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. Padres go down quietly. Score remains deadlocked at 1. Yuki Matsui takes over on the mound.
Now pitching for the Padres. Number 1, Yuki Matsui.
So digging in,
Leading off for
Aaron.
Atlanta, right fielder Henry
You know, the
Aaron.
first manager to ever win a game here at Petco Park was Tony Gwynn. Yes, Tony Gwynn. They had a college baseball tournament here in March 2004, and Tony managed San Diego State to a win.
Right side, hard hit. He'll do it himself. Now one gone in the top of the 6th.
Now batting, third baseman Eddie Matthews.
So now it's the 4-hole hitter, Eddie Matthews. Base is empty, 1 away here on opening day. There's a strike.
Man, I mean, nice job just presenting it to be better than it actually was.
Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Robert Suarez preparing to come on if needed. Davis, a left-hander, also throwing. Swung on, belted. That's back there. Onto the track, and he makes the catch.
Now batting, number 23.
Here's the left fielder, David Justice. 2 down, nobody on, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Fastball gets the corner at the knees.
So far, all we've seen in this at bat are fastballs. Look for him to slow it down right here ahead in the count.
Not close
2-2.
with that one, and it's 2-2. Got him swinging. So they make short work of him there. Top of the order due up in the home half of the 6th. All tied 1-1. And we're back.
Lead
Now
off
here is
for the Padres.
Luis Arias.
First baseman, Luis Arias.
Fastball is outside.
You know, these Padres, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group.
Matthews gets it to first. 1 away, bottom of the 6th.
And on the
Now
mound,
batting,
you know confidence has to be pretty high with
Xander
all of the swings
Bogaerts.
and misses. He's had them eaten out of the palm of his hand pretty much all game.
It's Xander Bogaerts now.
And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
To the right side. Albies whips it to first. And that quickly 2 away.
Now batting, the right fielder, Tony Gwynn.
And stepping in is the speedy Tony Gwynn. Two down, nobody on. Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase.
1-2.
Not sure if he could be in more of a groove. Looks really relaxed. He's retired 7 straight. This guy's feeling it right now.
Swings and misses. That's his 9th strikeout so far. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego. Score remains tied 1-1.
Now pitching for
Out of
the
the bullpen
Padres.
for the Padres, Robert Suarez.
Number 75, Robert Suarez.
Now it's the Atlanta
Leading off
catcher.
for Atlanta, catcher number 9.
Ball to strike. The pitch. And strike 2.
This guy's sink has so much drop in it. It's almost like a split finger fastball. Instead of just weak contact and balls on the ground, he gets swings and misses.
Fouls it off. Still 1-2. And downstairs.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
Got him swinging for the strikeout. The high heat, too much on that one.
Well, we see it more commonly in the sport
Now
these
batting,
days,
first
but
baseman,
man, a
Matt
triple-digit
Olson.
fastball blown right by someone is still pretty awesome to witness. I mean, you got to be geared up and ready to swing it when a guy like this comes out of the bullpen, because that fastball, it eats, and if you're not ready, you're going to be walking back to the dugout.
Matt Olson up to the plate. 1 down, base is empty.
Yeehaw!
swinging the changeup.
Chance to strike out the side now. You talk about the benefits, the advantages of relievers who can come in and get the swing and miss, whether it's inherited runners or maybe a little jam that they get into themselves. Knowing that they can miss the bat, tell you what, that's huge and can change the ball game.
Ozzie Albies up to the plate. Outside low, 2-1. And that one is inside. All tied up here in the top half of inning number 7. That's ball 4. Tried another sinker but couldn't find his zone.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
So now to the plate for Atlanta, Greg Maddux. The 1-1. That one missed.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. 2 gone. The possible go-ahead run at first. Gets a piece and stays alive. And it remains 2-2. That one drifts inside.
Close pitch there, and he's kind of wondering where it missed. You know, getting a feel for each umpire's strike zone is something that pitchers and hitters really have to think about and work on from game to game and sometimes from at bat to at bat.
Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Three balls, 2 strikes to count. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Grinding AB right here. About to see pitch number 10. Swing and a miss, and he got him. That K is his 3rd of the game. So it's no runs, no hits, no errors, and 1 left on base. 7th inning stretch time. All tied 1-1. Back here in San Diego, and now it's switch hitting third baseman Chase Headley.
Well, both sides equally as strong, so not a good time to try to turn him around with a relief pitcher and put him on the other side of the plate.
On the ground, right side. Throw on to Olsen. 1 away. Big time out, leading off the home 7.
Left fielder, Fernando Tatis Jr.
Now it's Fernando Tatis Jr. Tatis waits. Up and in, and it's 2-1. The Braves bullpen has some activity. Raisel Iglesias appears to be getting loose. Jimenez getting cranked up as well. That one misses, and now 3-1.
He hasn't fallen behind in the count like this all day. He's in danger of walking his first batter right here.
Check swing, and he went. That is strike 2.
Full count.
And that one is lifted in the air. Justice under it. He makes the catch, and there's 2 down.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That
for
front
the
shoulder coming
Padres,
open instead of staying
center
closed.
fielder,
If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
That's a ball. That's inside.
Oh, they've had a hard time scoring in this one. The pitcher out there on the mound wants to keep attacking, make sure that they don't get any confidence.
On the ground to the left. Zips it to first. That is the inning. Padres down in order. Still tied 1-1. Now on the bump, Mark Davis.
Now pitching for the Padres, number 48.
And here is
Leading
Ronald
off for
Acuna
Atlanta,
Jr.
center fielder Ronald Acuna Jr.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. He swung over top of the curveball.
Man, I really like the ability to bounce back right there after not getting the call. He probably should have gotten. He didn't let it affect his focus, and he came back with another good pitch to get him swinging.
Chipper Jones next up for the Braves. One down, base is empty. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Next offering
2-2.
way off the plate. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top of the 8th. Now he breaks his bat. Tosses to first. 2 up, 2 down here in the top of the 8th.
Well, as a hitter, it can be
Up
kind of
next
tough
for
to get a
Atlanta,
hard-throwing
right fielder
reliever that comes in the
Henry
ball
Aaron.
game. You don't know exactly what his pitches are doing, and that clearly blew him up on the hand, sawed off that bat. Tell you what, the bat companies, they're pretty happy when guys like this come in out of the bullpen.
Now it's the right fielder, Hank Aaron. Swings and misses, and 1 down below the zone.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Hit hard on the ground to short. And that will end the inning. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Raisel Iglesias. He has a great
Number
slider
26.
with tons of movement.
Raisel Iglesias.
Now the catcher
Leading
up to
off
hit,
for the
Elias
Padres,
Diaz.
catcher Elias Diaz.
And there's a breaking ball that drops in there.
Dangerous spot for that slider right there. Didn't seem to quite finish out front and get that sharp break. Tell you what,
And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball.
came inside with that 2-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with 2 strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got him up against the ropes, got to figure out a way to put him away. Did a nice job right there.
And now it's going to be Jake Cronenworth. That one hooked foul. And it's even up.
He's gone off speed. He needs to elevate here with 2 strikes out of the zone.
Movement in the bullpen. Pierce Johnson up and loosening in the pen. Just off the outside edge.
That's a really good take.
Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. Spoils a two-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Grinding AB right here, about to see pitch number 10. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Looks like it'll be a pinch hitter, Luis Campusano. He represents the go-ahead run. Popped up right side, Olsen. Sizing this one up, brings it in. And that ends the inning. Nothing doing there for the Friars. It's the ninth, and we are tied.
Now pitching for the Padres.
And on the mound is the closer, Trevor Hoffman.
Number 51, Trevor Hoffman.
Now the Atlanta cleanup hitter, Eddie Matthews.
Third baseman,
he's always a threat. Even if this guy is 0 for 3 for the night with 3 strikeouts, he can come up that 4th time and do damage because he's that good.
Swing and a miss.
Sometimes a hitter will go up there and guess, and it's not just pulling something out of the sky, but expecting because of tendencies a certain pitch in a certain location. He just guessed wrong.
And misses, struck him out.
Well, I'm not sure what he was waiting on right there. He got the changeup and still late on it. You rarely see that. It almost makes you think that he was trying to set the pitcher up. I mean, if you can't catch up to the off-speed stuff, there's no way you're going to touch a fastball.
David Justice next up for the Braves. Lifted in the air, right center field. Gwynn on the move to the gap. Makes the catch for the out.
Hey, man, 4 pitches, 2 outs. That is an excellent pace.
Now it's the Atlanta catcher.
If you don't get ahead in the count, you can forget about having any success against him.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again. 2 down, nobody on. Here at the top of the ninth. 2 balls, 2 strikes to count with 2 outs.
Looks like he was trying to get to the front door with that curveball. It's definitely a finesse pitch, but it backed up a little bit on him and stayed inside.
And a swing and a miss. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. Nothing doing here this half. To the bottom of the ninth we go. Top of the order, due up. All tied 1-1. Back now as they hand the ball to a fresh arm to start the bottom of the ninth. Joe Jimenez.
Now pitching for Atlanta, number 77, Joe Jimenez.
Back to the top of the order now. And here's the first baseman, Luis Arias.
Luis Arias.
And that one fouled off. into left field. Leadoff knock puts the winning run on base.
You know, I was watching his rounds during batting practice today. So impressed with his ability to let the ball travel, go back up the middle and the other way. Sometimes when you step in the box during the game, you get a little anxious and you get away from that. But so far, I've seen him stay consistent with his pregame preparation.
No outs. Runner at first. Now here's Xander Bogaerts now. Close one, doesn't get the call. 2-1. Swing and a ball lined out towards center. And Acuna able to make the grab. 1 away.
Now batting, right fielder, Tony Gwynn.
Tony Gwynn, the next up for the Padres. The 1-1. Runner on the go. Swing and a miss. Throw, and they got him.
Well, I think that was a hit and run right there. When you look at how far that pitch was out of the zone and the hitter still trying to put wood on it, put it in play, that tells you that they had something going. But unfortunately, it was a good job of execution by the pitcher and the catcher to get that out of the zone and then throw out the runner at second base. Really nice job behind the dish.
Trying to send this to extra innings. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. That pitch just misses the inside corner. 2-2.
2-2.
Set down on strikes. That's the third out, and we're headed to extras. 1 hit in the inning, but nothing more than that. 9 isn't enough to decide a winner, so we are off to extra innings. All tied 1-1. On to extra innings. Here's Matt Olson now.
Matt Olson.
Tried to check his swing. Appeal to third. No, he held up.
Well, this is a good time to step out of the box, take a deep breath, reset. A couple of change-ups. Probably won't see another one here.
The 2-2 on the way. Good job to fight that one off. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Here's a 2-2. On the ground to third. Fair ball. A perfect example right there. That plate discipline, it pays off.
The deeper he gets into a count, the more comfortable he becomes, and he usually wins the battle.
Go ahead run on base. Ozzie Albies next up for the Braves. The go-ahead run aboard at first. Nobody out. That one off the mark. And a full count now.
On this count, runner not known for his speed, but I think you got to put him in motion. Try to avoid a double play here, Boog.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Base knock and now a free pass. This has the makings of a big inning if they can get a couple more quality at bats.
So they turn to a bat off the bench for the pitcher, Marcell Ozuna.
And this is a big at bat coming, Boog. Definitely a little added pressure on him here.
Swing and a miss. And it's 1-2.
Well, if he's going to do something special right here, it's going to have to happen with 2 strikes.
And there's the ball. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. With the go-ahead run standing at second here in the top half of the 10th. And a swing and a miss. And that is a big first out.
Bogey just ran out of patience there. He took a couple of pitches to even that count up at 2 balls and 2 strikes, but that time chased outside the zone.
And the Padres manager making his way towards the mound as he will make the move. Trevor Hoffman departs, and it's a tie ball game as he heads for the dugout. Back with a new arm after a quick break.
Now pitching for
a new
the
arm into
Padres.
the game, the righty, Jason
Number
Adams.
40.
And we all know about his
Jason
slider. It's just
Adams.
filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
And here comes Ronald Acuna Jr. in a huge spot. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Diving, makes the grab.
Just a great job of concentration there as he leaves the ground to go airborne to make a diving catch. That's a tough play, but he got the job done.
Chipper Jones getting ready to hit. 2 on, 2 outs. Off the mark there, and it's 2-1. And that one fouled off.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
Deep breath, he's ready, and he fires. That one lifted to left. Tatis. And that's the 3rd out.
Now pitching for
Back here in
Atlanta.
extras, and a new
Number
pitcher on the
38.
mound in the bottom half of the inning. Pierce Johnson. Here's the third baseman,
Leading off
Chase
for the
Headley.
Padres.
In a spot like
Third
this, are you
baseman,
up there
number
thinking to
7.
yourself, I'm trying to end the game?
Absolutely. It's been a long one. You're hungry, and you're ready to go home.
Late on that fastball.
Well, a come-and-get-me
1 ball, 2
fastball right
strikes.
there. He didn't look ready for the velocity. I think it'd be a mistake to throw him anything off speed right here.
That misses the
2-2.
zone. 2-2. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. Hank on the move, heading back. Pulls it in on the warning track.
Now batting left fielder Fernando Tatis
And the batter
Jr.
will be Fernando Tatis Jr. Base is empty, 1 away, and here in extra innings. Swing and a miss.
He got away with one
1-2.
there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
Curve in the dirt.
2-2.
Movement in the Atlanta bullpen. Craig Kimbrell, a right-hander with big strikeout stuff, is getting it fired up. Bummer also throwing. One down, base is empty. Fights it off, he'll see another. That to right. Hank sizes this one up. He's got it. 2 down.
Now batting, the center fielder, Jackson Merrill.
Next for the Padres, Jackson Merrill. And that's in the dirt.
2-1.
That one fouled off. Swing and a miss, and that is that. 3 up, 3 down that time. We push on to the 11th. All tied 1-1. And welcome back to the
Leadoff for
ballpark.
Atlanta,
11th
right
inning
fielder,
set to get
Henry
underway.
Aaron.
Now at the plate, Hank Aaron.
Now, this guy, a player that, if he gets on base, has the ability to really be aggressive getting around the base paths.
And a count 1-2. Strike 3, got him swinging. And 1 away. Eddie Matthews
Now batting,
next
third
up for the
baseman,
Braves.
Eddie Matthews.
The 1-1. And that's outside.
2-1.
Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. It's in and out of his glove. Gets off a throw, and they get the out. Good recovery. Wasn't easy following the misplay.
Great job from the first baseman to get a little dirty
Now
on the
batting,
plate for the
number 2,
catch. Just because it looked easy, that doesn't mean it was.
So 2 down now, and here is David Justice. And a strike on the outside edge.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Two down, nobody on. And we're here in the top half of the 11th. That misses, and it's 3-2. Chases the fastball up the ladder, struck him out. Back here at Petco
Lead
Park,
off
all
for the
set for the bottom of the
Padres.
11th. Here's the catcher, Elias Diaz.
Diaz.
That one's in there, and that's strike 2.
1-2.
And a curve is down and in. On the ground to third. Matthews gets it to first. 1 up, 1 down.
Now batting, second baseman, Jake Cronenworth.
Here's the second baseman, Jake Cronenworth. Towards first, Olsen. And he takes it himself for the out.
Well, there's a lot riding on that
Now
at bat
batting,
right there. Nice
the
job
pitcher,
of the pitcher to
Jason
bear down, make the
Adams.
pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
Pitch
Now a
hitting
pinch
for the
hitter coming out for the
Number
Padres.
22,
Jason Hayward. And
Hayward.
this is a big at bat in this ball game. Two outs. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Here's Johnson, fires. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Padres go down 1-2-3.
Now pitching for
So the Padres with a new arm
Padres.
in the mound. Jeremiah
Number
Estrada.
56, Jeremiah Estrada.
Now it's the Atlanta
Leading off
catcher.
for Atlanta, catcher number 9.
In there at the knees. And now 2 balls and 2 strikes. That's the third. Headley. 1 up, 1 down.
Now batting, first baseman Matt Olson.
Yeah, the batter now, Matt Olson. Base is empty, 1 away here in extra innings. The next pitch
Ball,
misses.
that's out.
Now 2 balls and a strike. Action in the pen down there. Adrian Morejon, the lefty, looks to be getting himself ready. Splitter.
That's about as nasty of a splitter as you'll come across,
Now,
especially in terms of
second baseman,
movement. I mean, that
Ozzie
thing tumbles
Albies.
out of his hand and just drops off the table at the last moment. If he keeps it down, it's just so tough to put wood on.
Ozzie Albies, the next to hit. And that's through there for a strike. It's 2-2. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. No runs, no hits, no errors. 1 run can win this thing as we move ahead to the bottom of inning number 12. All tied 1-1. A discussion happening at home plate now, and I think they're making a double switch.
A defensive change
Back
for the
here in
Braves.
extras, and a new pitcher
Now
on the
playing
mound in the
first
bottom
base.
half of the inning, Aaron
Number
Bummer.
1.
And they felt it was time to
Tony
bring on a
Tarasco.
left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty
Leading
hitter
off
coming up.
for the
I think it's a good
Padres.
move. I know I
First
never liked when
baseman,
opposing teams did that to me.
Arise.
On the ground, right side. Down the line, and it's foul. Bummer deals. Got him looking, and he didn't like the call.
Well, big strikeout right there, and maybe a little
Up
controversial
next
with
for
the
the
call. I think he
Padres,
got a little bit of favor on the mound. No
shortstop,
question about it.
Bogart.
It's not exactly what you want to see in a big spot like that, and I'm sure there's some chirping going on from the dugout, making it clear that wasn't his best call behind the plate today.
Here's Xander Bogaerts. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
2-2.
Line drive. And that gets down for a base hit.
There you go. Winning run is
Now
aboard
batting,
with one
right
down.
fielder,
Nice line drive to the
Tony
full side right there,
Gwynn.
but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
One down, runner at first. Stepping in for San Diego, Tony Gwynn. That one missing inside. One down, winning run on first. Snap throw to first. Bogaerts dives back. And misses inside. Chase Headley in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Ball 4, and he walked it, and that keeps things going.
Now batting, number 7.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Chase Headley.
It's a good spot to be in. With runners on first and second, you know the pitcher's going to come after you.
Next offering in there for a strike. And the count 1-2.
Last thing he wants to do is nibble, load up the bases, and then walk in the winning run, or throw it to the backstop and bring in that winning run.
Winning run stands at second. And that one almost got him. Ground ball, and that's through the infield. Throw comes in quickly, and the winning run at third now with only one gone.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defenders to react and try to make a play when it's ripped like that. Now that sets up a huge at bat in this ballgame.
In steps El Nino, Fernando Tatis Jr. So they're all loaded up. Ground ball, left side. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. Across is the winning run, and the Padres win it in 12.
So exciting to see a team walk it off. Not so much fun if you're on the other side, but what a great way to win. This team is celebrating, and
And your final score here today, 2-1. A one-run extra inning win for Chris Singleton and our entire crew. I'm John Shambi saying so long.